Good morning, empaths. It's me, the Alpha Empath, and I'm just checking in with you guys this morning because yesterday you guys said that y'all was feeling a little down and feeling a little sad. Well, I'm here to ask you guys, what in the hell you feeling sad about? And if you have been feeling sad for a long period of time, it is because you, my dear, are out of alignment. Now, see, as you know, I'm a pastor's kid. Yes, I am. I am a PK. And my father made me read the Bible front to back, year after year after year after year. He was just one of those kinds of men. But I'm so glad he did. So there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Be ye not conformed to the image of this world, but be ye renewed by the renewing of your mind." Okay? That is what it says. And I used to always believe that meant that I just need to read more of the Bible and become the best version of what the Bible wanted me to be. But in my meditation, my inner God told me, Tiffany, what would you be if this world had not told you what to be? What would you be and who would you be as a woman if this world had not told you what a wife is supposed to be, what a mother is supposed to be, what a upstanding citizen is supposed to be? Who would you be? Okay. So I want you guys to ask yourself that same question. If you had not conformed yourself to the image of these roles, what in the fuck would you be? What would you be doing? And then ask yourself, why aren't you doing it? Okay. So I have a story for you guys, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. I learned so much from stories. So I had a house out in horse country, Arby, Texas, and I had these beautiful Crepe Myrtle trees. I absolutely love them. I bought my house new and they were these little baby trees. But I kid you not, within a year, these things shot up. They shot up and they bloomed purple flowers and they bloomed white flowers. And they were just absolutely gorgeous. And I remember thinking, oh God, I wish I was that kind of tree. I wish I was like a crepe myrtle, because if a crepe myrtle had a gender, I'm thinking a crepe myrtle would be a lady. It would be a gentle lady. And I looked at myself and I said, I ain't nowhere close to gentle. Ain't nothing gentle on me except the skin on my body, because I know on the inside I will fuck somebody up. I am not a crepe myrtle. I'm just not a crepe myrtle, okay? So I was watching on television. See, the universe will always give you messages and signs and show you your authentic self if you're willing to not be dull of hearing and listen to what the universe is saying. So I'm in the bedroom with my son, and we're watching it was called Octonauts. That's what it was called. It was called Octonauts. And they were telling the story of a forest fire. So here it is. You have this forest ranger, okay? He's a forest ranger. And there is a forest fire in California. And there tends to be forest fires in California all the goddamn time. That ain't nothing new. And he said something that really like made me pay attention. Here's what he said. He said, a forest fire is part of the way that this wilderness develops and evolves. So don't stop the forest fire. It is needed for this wilderness to evolve. And everybody's like, stop the fucking forest fire. He's like, no, it's part of their system. We need to have a forest fire. And they said, well, what about the animals? What about the trees? What about all of this stuff? And he said, the only animals that you need to worry about in the forest fire are the animals that are not supposed to be in this forest. That means the animals that you have transplanted into a part of your life that are not supposed to be in your life, they cannot handle this forest fire that your life is about to go through. So they better catch ghosts. Now you do need to save their asses, but the rest of the animals, they understand that there is a blessing behind this forest fire and they know how to prepare. And then they said, well, what about the trees burning? What about those? And he said something I'll never fucking forget. He said, there are certain trees that only bloom in the midst of a fire. Those trees are called the Giant Sequoya. See, the Giant Sequoia seed can fall to the ground and stay and lay dormant year after year after year after year. And it will never bloom because it is waiting for the temperature to get right. It is waiting for it to get hot enough. It is waiting to be purified and opened in the fiery furnace. That is what it's waiting for. So when the heat and the forest fire comes along, everything else that's not meant for that ecological system dies away. But the things that are meant for that system bloom. So here it is, the sequoia tree, it blooms, it blossoms, and it becomes taller and greater than any crepe myrtle that you can ever put on this planet. See, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I know my tribe, and empaths tend to be giant sequoia trees. And in this world system, we are being conformed to the image of this world, thinking that we should be crepe myrtles, and we are not. See, this world wants everything to bloom quickly, fast. It wants it to be beautiful. That is what it wants. We are not meant for that shit. Okay, there are other things that are meant for that. We are not one of those things. See, a giant sequoia tree provides shelter and provides shade for everything that is within the forest. In fact, it is the fucking protector of the forest, and that is who we are. So while you are sitting at home talking about, I'm sad, why don't you fucking think about who the fuck you are and ask yourself, God is no respecter of persons, no respecter of genders. And if you are dealing with a lot of stuff, it's because you can fucking handle it. You can handle it. And there's a greater purpose behind it. I am a sequoia tree. I can handle the fucking fire. And you can too. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.